everyone. So in the last class I've explained all the formulas of straight lines, that is line in a space, that is the shortest distance between the two lines, how to find the angle between the two lines, and various types of equations of straight lines. Okay, I've given all the formulas. Now today I'm going to discuss the questions related to those formulas. Okay, so the first question is, the Cartesian equation of the line is x plus 3 by 3 is equal to y minus 4 by 5 is equal to z plus 8 by 6. This is the Cartesian equation. Cartesian equation means free from direction. Yes, write its vector equation. You are asked to write the vector equation of this line. Okay, now if a Cartesian equation will be given and you are asked to write the vector equation, or if the vector equation will be given and you are asked to write the Cartesian equation, first of all you should know what are the standard forms of Cartesian equation and vector equation. We know, see, this is not the solution. This is not the solution of this question. मैं अभी पहले फॉर्मूला लिख रहा हूँ, उसके बाद मैं सॉल्यूशन में आऊंगा. We know the Cartesian equation of a line passing through a point is x minus x1 by a is equal to y minus y1 by b is equal to z minus z1 by c. This is the Cartesian equation of a line which is passing through a given point and parallel to a given vector. पासिंग थ्रू ए गिवन पॉइंट का मतलब है यहाँ पे x1, y1, z1 जो है वो कोऑर्डिनेट, एंड पैरेलल टू ए गिवन वेक्टर मींस द डायरेक्शन रेशियोज, दैट इज a, b and c. ओके, एंड द वेक्टर इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन passing through a given point and parallel to a given vector is r bar is equal to a bar plus lambda into b bar. Okay, where a bar represent the point, you have to write that point in vector form. That means x1, y1, z1 का वैल्यू वेक्टर फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करना है. That means x1 i कैप प्लस y1 j कैप प्लस z1 k कैप, ये होगा a बार का वैल्यू. Whereas b bar is nothing but the parallel line. That means the direction ratios a, b and c. You have to represent the direction ratios also in vector form because b के ऊपर भी direction है. That means you have to write a I cap plus b j cap plus c k cap in place of b bar. Okay, so these are the two types of equation, Cartesian equation and vector equation of a line passing through a given point and parallel to a given vector. वो various types of equations of a line का first type है ये. This is the first type. I have given the derivation also. Once you can go through the derivation. Okay. So here the Cartesian equation of the line is given. Yes. Because you see the Cartesian equation is x minus x1 by a. Here also it is given x plus 3 by 3 is equal to y minus y1 by b. Here also it is given y minus 4 by 5 which is equal to z minus z1 by c. Here also it is given z plus 8 by 6. तो मतलब ये Cartesian equation है. You have to write in vector form. So whenever you are asked to convert a Cartesian equation into vector form, the first step is compare the given Cartesian equation with the standard Cartesian form. Okay, so if we compare the given Cartesian equation with the standard Cartesian form, then we'll get what? Here the first term is x plus 3 by 3, which can be written as x minus of minus 3 by 3. Can I write like this? Because minus of minus means plus only. क्यों मैं ऐसा लिखा? Because the standard form is x minus x1 by a, not x plus x1 by a. This is equal to y minus 4 by 5. Write as it is, y minus 4 by 5, because this is in standard form only, y minus 1, y1 by b, which is equal to z plus 8 by 6, can be written as z minus of minus 8 by 6. Now we can say that this is that the equation is in Cartesian form, standard Cartesian form actually. Of course, it is a Cartesian equation only, but now this is in standard form. X minus x1 by a, y minus y1 by b is equal to z minus z1 by c. Why we need to write in standard form? So that if we compare this equation with the standard form, then we can say that here x1 is equal to minus 3, y1 is equal to 4, and z1 is equal to minus 8. Whereas a is equal to 3, b is equal to 5, c is equal to 6. कंपेयर किया, कंपेयर करके सबका वैल्यूज लिख लिया. ओके, दिस इज द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. Compare the equation with the standard form, write all the values, that is x1, y1, z1, a, b and c. Okay, and then now therefore the required vector equation is, what is the vector equation? R bar is equal to a bar. A bar means the values of x1, y1 and z1. Write these values in vector form, that is minus 3i cap plus 4j cap minus 8k cap plus lambda into b bar. B bar means the values of a, b and c. Write in vector form 3i cap plus 5j cap plus 6k cap. So which is the vector equation of the line. Okay, so in this way we can solve question number 1. इसका अगर reverse question दे देगा तो same way you have to solve. That means if vector equation will be given and you are asked to write the Cartesian equation, first of all compare the given equation with the vector equation, standard vector equation form. ठीक है, स्टैंडर्ड वेक्टर इक्वेशन के साथ कंपेयर करके a बार और b बार का वैल्यू निकल जाएगा. वो a बार का वैल्यू मतलब x1, y1, z1 पुट कर देना है न्यूमरेटर में, whereas b बार का जो वैल्यू होगा वो डिनोमिनेटर में पुट करना है. दैट्स इट. ओके, सो इजी है. ऐसा टाइप का क्वेश्चन में 1 मार्क रहता है मैक्स टू मैक्स. ओके, सो द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Next question is, find the vector and the Cartesian equation of the line passing through the origin and the point 5, minus 2, 3. Here 2 points are given. One is the origin, another one is 5, minus 2, 3. You are asked to write what? The vector as well as the Cartesian equation of the line which is passing through the origin as well as this point. So since the line is passing through the 2 points, origin and another point is 5, minus 2, 3. So equation of a line, that means vector equation of a line. फिर से मैं पहले फॉर्मूला लिख रहा हूं, उसके बाद सॉल्यूशन में आऊंगा. We know the vector equation of a line passing through 2 given points. Here 2 points are given. So passing through 2 given points is R is equal to a bar plus lambda into b bar minus a bar. This is the vector equation of a line passing through 2 points. R equal to a bar plus lambda into b minus a. Whereas the Cartesian equation of the line is x minus x1 by x2 minus x1, y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 is equal to z minus z1 by z2 minus z1. This is the Cartesian equation of the line passing through the 2 given points. Okay. Now I will write the solution. Since the line is passing through origin as well as the point 5 minus 2, 3, let the point be a 0, 0, 0 and the second point B, say capital letter B 5, minus 2, 3. Okay. So first of all I will write the vector equation. These are also small questions, short question only. So vector equation will be R bar is equal to a bar. A bar means the first point. First point means capital letter A. इसका तो coordinate 0, 0, 0 है. So no need to write this one. So lambda into B minus A. B, that means 5i cap. B bar is given, so that means you have to write this coordinate in vector form. 5i cap minus 0i cap is 5i cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap, which is the vector equation of the line passing through 2 points. Now the Cartesian equation is x minus x1, that means x minus 0 by x2 minus x1, 5 minus 0, that is 5. Y minus y1, y1 is also 0 by y2 minus y1, that is minus 2. Z minus z1 by z2 minus z1, sorry, z minus z1 is also 0 by z2 minus z1 is 3. So that is x by 5 is equal to y by minus 2, which is equal to z by 3. This is the Cartesian equation of the line passing through the two given points A and B. Okay, so first question and second question का solution हो गया. Now I will explain the third one. So here the third question is important question. Actually all questions are important. थर्ड वन एक्चुअली इंपॉर्टेंट क्यों है, क्योंकि इसमें थोड़ा सा दूसरा कंडीशन यूज होता है. ऑलरेडी मैं कंडीशन सब कुछ दे दिया. कंडीशन ऑफ परपेंडिकुलरिटी, if the two lines are parallel, then what are the conditions? So already I have given all these conditions. Now you have to apply those conditions. The question is find the values of P so that the lines, there are two lines, 1 minus x by 3 is equal to 7y by 14, 7y minus 14 by 2p is equal to z minus 3 by 2, and 7 minus 7x by 3p is equal to y minus 5 by 1, which is equal to 6 minus z by 5 are at right angles. Yes, what is the question? You are asked to find the values of P so that these two lines are at right angles. So first of all you have to tell that whether these two equations, these are what? The equations of a line. So these two equations are in Cartesian form or in vector form? These two equations are in Cartesian form, but which are not in standard Cartesian form. You have to write in standard form. Okay? In order to find the values of P, first of all check the equation whether these equations are in Cartesian form or in vector form. Cartesian form में है लेकिन standard Cartesian form में नहीं है. इसको arrange करना पड़ेगा. Why we need to arrange? So that since these two lines are at right angles, so you have to use the condition of perpendicularity. If the two lines are perpendicular, फिर से मैं formula लिख रहा हूँ पहले. Say x minus x1 by a1 is equal to y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1, and x minus x2 by a2 is equal to y minus y2 by b2 is equal to z minus z2 by c2. If the two lines are at right angles, then the condition is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 is equal to 0. This is the condition of perpendicularity. Okay? अभी a1 a2 b1 b2 c1 c2 का वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करने के लिए इस पहले इक्वेशंस को स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में अरेंज करना है. उसके बाद ही a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 कंपेयर करके निकल सकते हैं. देन इफ यू पुट इन दिस कंडीशन यू विल गेट द वैल्यूज ऑफ p. ओके, सो दिस इज द फॉर्मूला. you have to use this formula only. a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0. okay, so मैं क्यों बोल रहा हूँ इसको स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में अरेंज करना है? बिकॉज द फर्स्ट इक्वेशन, यू कैन चेक द फर्स्ट इक्वेशन इज x माइनस x1 by a1 होना चाहिए. पहले x होना चाहिए, दैट मीन्स द अननोन वेरिएबल minus a known variable. X is the unknown variable, x1 is the known variable, y is the unknown variable, y1 is the known variable, z is the unknown variable, z1 is the known variable. So पहले हमेशा क्या होना चाहिए? Unknown variable. But in this equation the first term is 1 which is known. x बाद में है तो इसीलिए माइनस कॉमन लेके x minus 1 by minus 3 we can write. Yes, this is equal to 7y minus 14 by twice p. But actually unknown variable का coefficient हमेशा 1 होना चाहिए, exactly 1. But here the coefficient of y is 7. मैं क्या बोला था? 1 होना चाहिए. So इसीलिए 7 कॉमन लेना है. So if you take 7 common, so y minus 2 by 2p by 7. क्या किया मैं? 7 कॉमन लिया न्यूमरेटर से. So न्यूमरेटर से कॉमन लेके मैं इसको डिनोमिनेटर में ऐसे डाल दिया है. बात तो सेम ही है ना, इसको 7 को फिर ऊपर लेके जाने से सेम बात ही होगा। क्यों ऐसा लेना पड़ा? बिकॉज द कोएफिशिएंट्स ऑफ x, y and z must be 1. Similarly, the third term is z minus z1, right? So z minus 3 by 2, इसको चेंज करने का जरूरत ही नहीं है. So write as it is z minus 3 by 2. This is solution number 3. Question number 3 का solution है. So in this way you have to arrange. Now we can say that the first equation is in standard form. In the same way you have to arrange the second equation also. You can check the second equation, 7 minus 7x by 3p, which is not in standard form. What we need to take common to make it in standard form? Take minus 7 common. तो फिर जाके x आगे आएगा. Unknown variable must be in the first position, right? So take minus 7 common. So if you take minus 7 common from the second equation, x minus 1 by minus of 3p by 7, which is equal to y minus 5 by 1. It will be same only. This is equal to 6 minus z by 5. Take again minus common. Z minus 6 divided by minus 5. Okay? Just I have taken minus common from the third term, so then it will be in standard form. Z minus 6 by minus 5. Okay? Now these two equations are in standard form. And the question is, these two equations are at right angles. So therefore, we can say that here a1 is equal to minus 3 if you compare this equation with the first standard equation. b1 is equal to 2p by 7. c1 is equal to 2. a2 is equal to minus 3p by 7. b2 is equal to plus 1. c2 is equal to minus 5. Now since these two lines are at right angles, so therefore we can say that a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 is equal to 0. ये condition. a1 into a2, that means according to question we can write minus 3 into minus 3p by 7 plus 2p by 7 into 1 plus 2 into minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay. Now if you simplify it, just you need to simplify it. If you simplify it, you will get the value of p. So p equal to कुछ मिल जाएगा. So this part you can solve by your own. Okay. According to question, a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0. Just put in this equation and then simplify it. You will get the value of p, which will be the required answer. Okay. So in this way we can solve this type of questions. This is important question. Okay. Some more questions I will discuss now. So the next question is, find the angle between the pair of lines. Find the angle between the pair of lines given by r bar is equal to 3i cap plus 2j cap minus 4k cap plus lambda into I cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap, and r bar is equal to 5i cap minus 2j cap plus mu into 3i cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap. Okay. So this is the question. You are asked to find the angle between the pair of lines given by these equations. Now first of all you check whether these two equations are in vector form or in Cartesian form. Of course these two equations are in vector form because direction is given, right? Now I have given two formulas, the angle between the two lines. One is in Cartesian form, another one is in vector form. So vector form का equation क्या था? If theta is the angle between the two lines, then the formula is cos theta is equal to mod b1 dot b2 by mod b1 into mod b2. Okay. Similarly, angle between two lines in Cartesian form is mod a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 divided by under root a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square into under root a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. First one is in vector form, second one is in Cartesian form. Now which one is applicable for this question? You can use any formula out of these two, okay? But since the equations already is given in vector form, so better you use the first formula only, because the first formula is for the vector equation only, okay? Or if you want to use the second formula, then you first of all you have to convert this equation in Cartesian form. वो ज़्यादा टाइम लगेगा, क्यों ज़रूरत है? ऑलरेडी ये वेक्टर इक्वेशन में दिया हुआ है, तो वेक्टर का फॉर्मूला यूज करना है, दो ही फॉर्मूला है, okay? So since the equations are given in vector form, let theta be the angle between these two lines. Then we know angle between the two lines formula is cos theta is equal to modulus of b1 dot b2 by modulus of b1 into modulus of b2. Now the question is, which part is say b1 and which part is say b2? Since we know the vector equation of a line passing through a point is r bar is equal to a bar plus lambda into b bar. So that means we can say that the coefficient of lambda is b1. The coefficient of lambda is b1, whereas the coefficient of mu is b2. We don't need the value of a bar, right? So इसका कोई जरूरत नहीं है, तो इसलिए b1 और b2 का वैल्यू ही चाहिए. So b1 means the coefficient of lambda, whereas b2 means the coefficient of mu, okay? So if we compare these two equations with the standard form, we can say that here b1 is equal to, that means b1 bar is equal to I cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap, whereas b2 bar is equal to 3I cap plus 2j cap plus 6k cap, okay? Now we know the values of b1 and b2. These two values only required to find the angle between the two lines. Now you have to put in this formula. But before that, find the magnitude also, because in the denominator, magnitude of b1 into magnitude of b2 is there, right? So magnitude of b1 is equal to, you know how to find the magnitude of a vector? 1 square plus 2 square plus 2 square, that is 4 plus 4, 8, 9, which is equal to 3. Similarly, magnitude of b2 is 9 plus 4 plus 36, that is 7, okay? So therefore, formula, put the values in this formula. Cos theta is equal to modulus b1 dot b2. b1 dot b2 करने से क्या मिलेगा? I cap dot I cap is 1, 3 into 1, that is 3, plus 4 plus 12 divided by magnitude of b1 into magnitude of b2, that is 21. So theta is equal to cos inverse of 19 by 21, which is the required answer. Since you are asked to find the angle between the two lines, so angle between the two lines is theta only, not cos theta. तो इसीलिए cos को लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से राइट हैंड साइड में लेके आया, इसीलिए cos इनवर्स हो गया. So the final answer is theta is equal to cos inverse of 19 by 21. Okay, if the equations are given in vector form, then apply the first formula. If the equations are given in Cartesian form, now I will give one example of Cartesian form also, तो फिर दोनों ही क्लियर हो जाएगा. Next question, find the angle, same only, find the angle between the two lines given by x plus 3 by 3 is equal to y minus 1 by 5 is equal to z plus 3 by 4, and x plus 1 by 1 is equal to y minus 4 by 1 is equal to z minus 5 by 2. Find the angle between the two lines. Now here the two lines, the equation of the two lines are given in Cartesian form. Since the equations are given in Cartesian form, so first check whether these equations are in standard Cartesian form or not. Why? Because we need a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 values. Okay, so for this you have to compare the equations with the standard form, right? So that's why first of all you have to check whether the Cartesian equations are in standard form or not. If it is not in standard form, you have to arrange in standard form. So the first equation can be written as x minus of minus 3 by 3, which is equal to y minus 1 by 5, no need to change, z minus of minus 3 by 4. Try to arrange in standard form. Okay. Similarly, the second equation can be written as x minus of minus 1 by 1. This is equal to y minus 4 by 1, which is equal to z minus 5 by 2. Now if you compare the first equation with the first standard Cartesian form, then we can say that the value of A1 means direction ratios A1, B1, C1. A1 is 3, B1 is 5, C1 is 4. Similarly, from the second equation we can find A2, B2, C2. A2 is 1, B2 is also 1, C2 is 2. Okay, this is the solution of this question. Compare the given equations with the standard Cartesian form to find the values of A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2, right? These are nothing but the direction ratios of these two lines. Why we need to find these values? So that we can put this in this formula to get the value of theta. Okay, so if theta is the angle between the two lines, then cos theta is equal to, formula is this one. Now put the values. So that is modulus A1 into A2, that is 3, plus B1 into B2 is 5, plus C1 into C2 is 8, divided by A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square, that is under root 9 plus 25 plus 16 into under root 1 plus 1 plus 4. So this is equal to 16 by root 50 into root 6, or we can write it as 16 by 5 root 2 into root 6. नहीं लिखने से भी problem नहीं है, so which implies theta is equal to, we can write cos inverse of 16 by root 50 into root 6, which is the required answer. Okay, so this is the angle between the two lines if the equations are given in Cartesian form. So दो मॉडल का मैं already discuss कर लिया, ठीक है. Again some more question I will discuss. So next question is, this is long question. Find the shortest distance, SD means shortest distance, between the two lines given by r bar is equal to, the first equation r bar is equal to I cap plus j cap plus lambda into 2I cap minus j cap plus k cap, and r bar is equal to 2I cap plus j cap minus k cap plus mu into 3I cap minus 5j cap plus 2k cap. This is a long question, shortest distance का question either 6 marks नहीं तो 4 marks का question होता है, ठीक है. तो shortest distance में मैं definition जब दिया था, shortest distance between the two lines, if you want to find the shortest distance between the two lines, first of all you have to check whether the two lines are coplanar lines or skew lines. And how can we identify whether the two lines are coplanar or skew lines? Definition for coplanar line is the two lines lying in the same plane will be either parallel or intersecting, that is called coplanar lines. तो कोप्लेनर लाइंस होने से आइदर दो लाइन पैरेलल होगा, नहीं तो इंटरसेक्ट करेगा, और अगर इंटरसेक्ट करेगा तो देन द शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस बिटवीन दोज टू लाइंस इज ऑलवेज जीरो. ये भी मैं मेंशन किया था जब मैं फॉर्मूला दिया था. ठीक है, इफ द टू लाइंस विल इंटरसेक्ट देन द शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस बिटवीन देम इज जीरो. बट इफ द टू लाइंस आर पैरेलल देन हाउ कैन वी आइडेंटिफाई? Because this will be not mentioned in the question whether the two lines are parallel or not. Question will be like this only: find the shortest distance between the two lines. You have to identify whether the two lines are parallel or not. These two lines will be parallel if the coefficients of lambda and mu are same. अगर lambda और mu का coefficient अगर same होगा तो then only we can say that the two lines are parallel. But if the coefficients of lambda and mu are not same, then we can say that the two lines are skew lines. The two lines are skew lines. Skew lines means those lines which are not coplanar are called skew lines. That means the two lines will be neither parallel nor intersecting. It is the reverse of coplanar only. Coplanar होने के लिए either parallel or intersect होगा. तो skew lines means neither parallel nor intersecting. So in these questions we can clearly say that the coefficients of lambda and mu are not same. Same है क्या? No. So that means we can say that these two lines are skew lines. Now the question is, what should be the formula we can use to find the shortest distance between the two lines? अगर स्क्यू लाइंस है तो पैरेलल नहीं होगा, तो पैरेलल नहीं है तो कौन सा लाइन का शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस फाइंड आउट करना है? देयर विल बी ए लाइन विच इज परपेंडिकुलर टू L1 and L2. Say first equation is L1, second equation is for L2. There will be a line which is perpendicular to both L1 and L2. You have to find the shortest distance between these two lines. ये लाइन का ही shortest distance find out करना पड़ेगा. ओके, अभी फॉर्मूला क्या है? फॉर्मूला तो दो फॉर्मूला है, एक वेक्टर इक्वेशन का फॉर्मूला है और एक कार्टेशियन इक्वेशन का फॉर्मूला है. So since these two equations are in vector form, so which formula we are going to use here now? Modulus B1 cross B2 dot A2 minus A1 by modulus of B1 cross B2. This is the formula we are going to use now in this question, because these equations are also in vector form only. Okay, but if the equations are in Cartesian form, हो भी सकता है Cartesian form में, उसके लिए भी formula बनाया गया है. That is determinant of x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, whole thing divided by under root b1 c2 minus b2 c1 whole square plus c1 a2 minus a1 c2 whole square plus a1 b2 माइनस a2 b1 होल स्क्वायर. ये हो गया डिनोमिनेटर का वैल्यू. ठीक है, सो ये है फॉर्मूला इफ द इक्वेशंस आर गिवन इन कार्टेशियन फॉर्म. बट इन दिस क्वेश्चन द इक्वेशंस गिवन इन वेक्टर फॉर्म, सो वी हैव टू यूज द फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला ओनली. एंड मोरओवर these two equations are skew lines का इक्वेशन है, because the coefficients of lambda and mu are not same. Okay, और एक बार, if suppose the coefficients of lambda and mu are same, that means we can say that the two lines are parallel. But if the two lines are parallel, then the shortest distance formula is modulus of b cross a2 minus a1 divided by modulus of b bar. Because if the coefficients of lambda and mu are same, तो that means इसमें तो b1 और b2 का जरूरत नहीं है, तो b होगा सब में. So this formula we have to use if the two lines are parallel. But if the two lines are not parallel, that means if the two lines are skew lines, then we are going to use this formula only. So in this case, we are going to use this formula. Okay. So according to our formula, just you need to arrange the equations and you need to find the values. Easy है, formula याद रखना है और step by step जाना है. फॉर्मूला में क्या क्या चाहिए, a1 का वैल्यू चाहिए, a2 का वैल्यू चाहिए. So immediately we can find the value of a2 minus a1. Then find b1 and b2. Then immediately we can find b1 cross b2 as well as the magnitude of b1 cross b2. तो वो मैं अभी निकालने के लिए जा रहा हूँ. So here the first equation is I cap plus j cap plus lambda into this one. Similarly the second equation is this one. So from the first equation we can find the values of a1. a1 means here I cap plus j cap. Yes. a2 means second equation से मिल जाएगा a2 2i cap plus j cap minus k cap मिल गया. Now find b1. b1 means the coefficient of lambda, that is 2i cap minus j cap plus k cap, whereas b2 means the coefficient of mu, that is 3i cap minus 5j cap plus 2k cap. Okay, so ये मैं solution लिख रहा हूँ. फॉर्मूला तो ये है, ये इसमें बाद में पुट करूंगा. दिस इज द सॉल्यूशन पार्ट. हियर a1 is this one, a2 means this one, b1 means coefficient of lambda, whereas b2 is the coefficient of mu. Okay, now according to our formula, what we need to find out now, a2 minus a1. So find out the a2 minus a1. So therefore a2 minus a1 is equal to 2i cap minus I cap is I cap, j cap will be cancelled, minus k cap. So a2 minus a1 का वैल्यू मिल गया मुझे I cap minus k cap. Now you need to find b1 cross b2, that is the cross product. I cap, j cap, k cap, cross product find out करना है. तो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 2 minus 1 1 3 minus 5 2. You know how to find. Delete the position of I cap. Minus 1 into 2 minus 2 plus 5 I cap minus, now delete the position of j cap, 4 minus 3 j cap plus, now delete the position of k cap, minus 10 plus 3 k cap. So 5 minus 2, that is 3i cap minus j cap minus 7 k cap. So ये हो गया b1 cross b2 का वैल्यू. Now find modulus of b1 cross b2, that means the magnitude, under root 9 plus 1 plus 49, that is root under 59. This is the value of magnitude of b1 cross b2. So therefore the required shortest distance is, put all these values in this formula, that is modulus of b1 cross b2. This is the value b1 cross b2, that is 3i cap minus j cap minus 7k cap dot a2 minus a1. a2 minus a1 is I cap minus k cap divided by magnitude of b1 cross b2. हम लोगों को मिल गया root under 59. So you know how to find the dot product. We know dot product is a scalar quantity. So 3i cap dot I cap is 3 minus j cap. Since here no j cap, so it will be 0 only. Minus minus plus 7 k cap into k cap is 7 divided by root under 59. So this is equal to 10 by root under 59, which is the required shortest distance between the two skew lines. Why I'm mentioning the two skew lines? Because the coefficients of lambda and mu are not same. Since the coefficients of lambda and mu are not same, so we can say that the two lines are skew lines. So which is the required distance? 10 by root under 59. Always you need to give this modulus, because we can say that distance cannot be negative. Okay. Same way we can solve if the equations are given in Cartesian form, but formula will be different. This is for vector. उसके पहले जब एक फॉर्मूला लिखा था, that will be Cartesian. Okay. तो shortest distance का अगर क्वेश्चन आता है तो either 4 or 6 marks का क्वेश्चन आता है. But one thing you have to remember that there are two types of lines, coplanar lines and skew lines. Coplanar lines का definition है the two lines either parallel or intersecting. If the two lines will intersect, then the shortest distance will be always 0. Okay, if the two lines are parallel, then we can say that the coefficients of lambda and mu are always same. And one more types of line is skew lines. If the two lines are neither parallel nor intersecting, then only we can say that the two lines are skew lines. Okay, so here also the coefficients of lambda and mu are not same, so that means we can say that the two lines are skew lines. Okay, so these are the models I have discussed. Some more models I will discuss, but before that, in the next class I will explain the plane. two parts are there, straight line and plane. So straight line का almost सब models में discuss कर लिया. अभी मैं next class में plane discuss करने वाला हूँ. Okay, so thank you for today.